Good morning. Thank you for joining us here at Behind the Scenes at the Hanover Theater. This is Lisa Condit, and I'm very excited to have two of my favorite Woo buddies here with me. I've got Sarah Kelly, who we'll talk about more of what she does in a moment, and Mike Arnum. Mike is the Director of Marketing at Tower Hill Botanical Gardens, and Sarah, well, she's the Executive Director of the Worcester Music Academy, but she also chairs our WOOphoria events, and we are here today to talk about WOOphoria. So welcome, both of you.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
You're welcome. I love seeing your smiling woophoric faces. So what do you think of when you think of the word woophoric?
I'm excited.
Excited.
I look forward to
All
it.
right, that's a good thing. How about you? How about you, Sarah?
Absolutely. It's just a lot of fun. So I look forward to our events. We have them every other month or so, and they're always something fun and different. And
Well, we have to give people more of a clue then. It's fun, exciting. WOOphorias tend to be quarterly events that Woo card holders are invited to, and they get to participate free of charge, and we have them at all sorts of fabulous destinations, of course, from the Hanover Theater to Tower Hill. We've had them at the Worcester Art Museum, Sturbridge Village, and Sarah, God love her, is the person who really coordinates them, puts them together, and works with our over 60 different Woo venues to make sure that we have some food, we have some fun, we have some prizes, and people come, and they've really grown, and it's been a really great advantage, I think, for Woo card holders as well as us, right, as participating venues.
Yeah.
So tell us about the next WOOphoria.
well, the next one's going to be on June 5th. It's a Wednesday from 5:30 to 7:30 at Tower Hill Botanical Garden. And we're really excited. It's our first time to have an event there for the Woo card. And it's going to be fun. We're going to do some guided tours. We're going to have a whole bunch of different venues like usual in a really beautiful setting. So there'll be food, music, flowers.
Really beautiful setting. Doesn't even begin to describe it, Mike. Come on. You have intimate knowledge of
That's
Tower
right.
Hill.
Oh,
Tell us.
it's
Tell us what
gonna-
we're going to see.
June is a beautiful time to visit the garden, as is any time really. But in June, there's going to be magnolias blooming. There's going to be many other flowering plants. Annuals will be out. The vegetable garden will be planted. So it'll be a wonderful time to come and take advantage of this, because Woo card holders, of course, come in free, and they're allowed to bring a guest.
Ooh.
And if you're not a Woo card holder, you can come and buy a Woo card. And this will be a nice time to see the garden in an evening when we have food and festivities. And it's just amazing. You said 60 venues. It's hard to believe,
I know.
to know that we have so many participating organizations. There's so much to learn, and it's a lot of fun. So I really think everybody should head out to Tower Hill on June 5th and participate in this.
Absolutely. And Tower Hill is so easy to get to. For those of you who haven't been before, Mike, how do they get there?
It's very easy, yes. It's exit 24 off of Route 290. It's only about 10 or 15 minutes from downtown Worcester. And it's well signed, so it's very easy to find. And we'll have a friendly gatekeeper there to wave you in.
A friendly gatekeeper, not a stern cross one, but a friendly one.
And then we're going to have the event actually in the Lemon House, or Limonaya. So
Ooh.
that's our sort of our greenhouse. And it's open during the summer because all the plants are outside, of course.
Isn't that nice?
So it's a very elegant space where all these venues are going to be set up to share their information with everybody. And we're going to have food, and there's actually going to be music.
Nice.
And as we mentioned, Sarah mentioned, there'll be tours. So you'll have a wonderful opportunity to see the garden, to learn about all the different Woo activities, and to get your Woo points.
I know, because those points, they rack up for great prizes. And everybody, you can get more information if you just go to woocard.org, because it has a list of the participating venues, upcoming events, packages, points, how much it costs, which, by the way, on any given day, you can always buy a Woo card for just $20, and it never expires. We do have some special incentives, and I think we'll have an incentive at this event. And, you know, most of the venues also run special deals. I know the Hanover Theater sometimes runs special deals where it's $5 off. I bet Tower Hill does the same thing. I bet
Sure.
Sarah, by the way, has sold the most Woo cards out of any venue, including us, which is a little embarrassing because it's her. It's her, but it's because I think you believe in the program. What do you tell people when they come to your school and they're interested in the Woo card?
It's so simple. I have signs all over my school, first of all, so that helps.
I love that.
So if people don't know, or they've seen it somewhere in town, oh, I've seen this before. What is this again? But whenever I'm talking to a new student or even a current student who's been there for a while, I ask them if they want to save 5% on their lessons because that's our deal that we offer. And that always piques their interest. And so then I tell them about the Woo card. I show them our lovely map with all the different venues, tell them about our prizes and the points, and it's sold. They just get really excited about it. And a lot of them haven't heard of it, but a lot of them have heard of it too. So it's nice to see people becoming more and more familiar with the program and all the great things Worcester has to offer.
Well, I have to say, the three of us have seen this program really grow in the last year or two, and I feel really proud of the work that we've done. And thank you, both of you, for the work that you've contributed and your enthusiasm, of course, because enthusiasm is where it's at. Now, Mike, I have been to Tower Hill during a sculpture opening.
Yeah.
Do you still have sculptures throughout the gardens, or?
Well, there are actually some permanent sculptures on display, but
Yeah.
actually what we have now and what people will see at the WOOphoria event is Barry Van Duzen's exhibit, which is just beautiful. It's birds, beasts, and blossoms.
Ooh,
And-
birds, beasts, and blossoms?
Yeah, that's-
In that order, or?
Oh my.
I know, right?
And that's his exhibit that's up through June 16th. So people will be welcome to walk through the Milton Gallery
Nice.
and see his work, which depicts dragonflies and native birds and plants, and it's just gorgeous.
Oh, nice.
He has some farm scenes too with some cows, and they're so whimsical. People really have enjoyed this.
Oh, that's great. How many different exhibits do you tend to get throughout the year?
We generally do 3 art exhibits through the summer, and sometimes it's joint with more than one artist. But during the summer, the gallery is open because all the plants are outside again, so we use it as an art gallery during the summer months.
We're so lucky to have both of your venues as part of the program, but also just right here in Worcester and Worcester County. So any other things that you want to tell people about the WOOphoria, or perhaps, Sarah, do you have any students that are performing in the near future, or faculty?
Well, we have our student recitals coming up in the second.
Wait. Is everybody practicing? That's the important
I would
piece.
hope so.
Did you hear that, everybody? You better be practicing because Miss Kelly is watching and
That's
listening.
right. So that's exciting. The students and their parents get really excited about this. They get to show off all their hard work through the year, and it's a really fun opportunity for them.
And how many students do you have now, and what do they play?
Well, we have about 100 students right now. We have anything from pianists to vocalists to guitar players and everything in between. So it's really exciting. We've got a nice mix of instruments and all different styles of music too. It's not just classical music. We have plenty of students playing rock and jazz and anything they want. As long as it's musical, we love it.
Congratulations. That's
Thank you.
great news for you and your business.
Yeah, it's exciting.
And so, Mike, what are some of the key things you think people should know about Tower Hill that they might not be aware of?
I think they should know that it's 132 acres of garden paradise.
132 acres. Wow.
Yes.
So how long should people really allow to fully see it?
Well, I think if they're really going to walk through the whole garden, at least 2 hours, because you can walk through the trails that go through the woodlands, and they're beautiful in themselves, but then there's also the cultivated areas, the distinctive gardens like the systematic garden, the lawn garden, the cottage garden, secret garden.
Ooh.
There's so much to see. And in June, when we have the WOOphoria, it's just going to be bursting with color. And the climbing hydrangeas will be blooming, the clematis.
I love those plants. I love them. I love flowers.
So it will be a great time to come and see the garden and to experience all the wonderful things that are going on with the Woo card and all the Woo venues.
Well, we're thrilled. And, of course, the Hanover Theater is thrilled to participate. And I'm sure that we'll be giving away tickets during a drawing. And we'll have all sorts of fun information about our subscriptions and what's coming in the fall. So, everybody, check it out, woocard.org. If you want more information on Sarah's Worcester Music Academy, what's the website, Sarah?
It's worcestermusicacademy.com.
And, Mike, how about Tower Hill?
It's towerhillbg.org, as in Botanic Garden, towerhillbg.org.
All right, that's terrific. So I'll see you both at WOOphoria, and everybody out there, I'll see you too. Thanks again for joining us.